Alright, what's going on, boys and girls? Welcome back to the worst Magic Arena stream. Johnny, let's do it, man. Let's go. So I suppose today's deck is going to be brought to us by a fresh off the press, man, newly minted freaking playset of wedding announcements. I put the 2 rare wild cards into them since Standard's getting extended by a year, and now we can bring bring you guys that ultra premium token experience here. This thing does everything we want. It makes tokens, it can draw us cards, and then it flips over into an Anthem effect, and we have 4 of them, so that's pretty good. In addition, there's also Tocasia's Welcome for card draw. Now, that ability does only trigger once each turn, but we do have things like the Resolute Reinforcements here to trigger that on our opponent's turn. And I suppose if the flip side of this, if it blocks on our opponent's turn and makes that token, I guess that'll also trigger Tocasia's Welcome. Let's see. We're going to make a lot of tokens, starting with the, let's see, Resolute Reinforcements, Skrelv's Hive. Obviously, we have things like Halo Fountain, card draw, or token making, right? We have 1 copy of Adeline because that's how many I have. Mondrak for big tokens, Rabble Rousing possibly for huge tokens. I didn't feel good about having 4 of them in here, and then actually I went down to 3, and then I went down to 2. I brought them down to 2 so that I could find room for more Restoration of Eiganjos. I thought that Restoration of Eiganjo Chapter 2 would be pretty nice, right? To return a permanent card with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped, because this is great against red, but red is also great against this, right? So to be able to get a second shot at maybe letting this, get us enough life to survive a turn or 2 to stabilize against red or just faster decks in general might be really, really nice. Let's see. One of the changes that I have just straight off the bat is whether the Wandering Emperor at 4 mana should be in here. Now, obviously, it does just about everything we want. However, should it come out for a lay down arms? That's the question. 24 lands, 2 Eiganjo, and 1 of these guys, and Elesh Norn also, because I wanted to make a deck with the 3, I do have 3, right? Yeah, 3 copies of Elesh Norn here that I have. She's pretty good with tokens, because whenever a source an opponent controls deals damage to you or a permanent you control, like hopefully a lot of tokens we have, right? That source's controller loses 2 life unless they pay 1. And then, I don't know what button I have to press for it to not show the token, but instead show the saga. But yeah, the saga's pretty good. So why don't we get started? Thank you guys for joining me. Johnny, shout out to you. Boss Fantasy right here. Let's go. All right. Man, we're going to be really close to 13,000 for 10 mythic packs of, what's it called? March of the Machines. Really want the Monastery Mentors, man. Because I have a red, white, and blue deck drafted up with like Monastery Mentors, the red-blue 2-drop that makes the 1/1 artifact tokens when you cast non-creatures. I have 1 copy of the new Narset 2 from Aftermath. I think we'll take this hand.
I'm ready to play.
Oh wait, shit! God, my bad.
See you again soon, Planeswalker.
Yes, my bad. My bad. I'm like, wait a second, that's not hello. That person didn't say hello. I wasn't even looking at the screen when it introduced my opponent. Yes, play. my bad. Okay. Ranked, best of 1. Everything's correct now. Yes. Okay, let's go. I'm really going to be taking a look at if Wandering Emperor is a brick in my hand, Like if it makes too many hands, too expensive or whatever. Do I keep this one? I feel like I should, but at the same time, it's going to be kind of difficult to actually... I mean, it's coherent in that, 2 1-drops, a 2-drop. Let's drop that. Probably Syncopate, I'd imagine, right? Alright, not bad there. Let's go ahead and attack. It'll probably get, well, it might get abraded, I don't know. I mean, it really is a 1-drop, but it is a pretty good 1-drop. Alright, yep. A little bit of life there. Doesn't really matter in this one. That's a nice pickup, though. I think we play Adeline over Mondrak here. We can attack. 1, 2. At here, you know what? Let's send, actually, screw this. Let's send them all at this. Because that way we, get the attack in. The token that Adeline makes can only attack a player or a planeswalker. It can't attack a battle. I can't believe he didn't block this thing. I guess it could come back from the graveyard and disturb. So maybe if he has an exile wipe, maybe he wants to, yes. Maybe he wants to exile it instead of destroy it. He could do big score and still have 3 treasure tokens. Okay, drops the Chandra there. Does he have another one in hand, or is it just the space is tight in the hand? Alright, hang on. It's probably Mondrak and then attack with a pretty big Adeline here. Let's see if that gets... Okay. Well, we're attacking. It's not going to have too big of an effect. It'll make 2 Adeline tokens here, right? And that'll increase Adeline a little more. Now we do have the Invasion of Gobakhan activation to give our creatures hexproof and indestructible, and I don't want to mouse over it, but if they don't have the exile board wipe or some type of --, then we're good, and that's not exactly how they want to start this turn off. They can still do stuff. They got 5 mana. That's loads. The Cruelty of Jix, is it probably straight to chapter 3, right? Yeah, I was just looking. I was like, does he have an Atali in there or something? Or like an Atraxa? Maybe he wants to go Atali straight into like Breach the Multiverse, I would guess, given his colors, right? I don't know. Maybe he doesn't have either. Makes a lot of sense, though, that that deck would have Breach the Multiverse at the very least. Atali seems to go naturally with that one. Wow, did I just go first twice in a row? What the hell is happening? This thing must be broken. Maybe I need to file a bug report. There's no way I just went first twice in a row. Alright, they took a mulligan. We're okay with that. I think Skrelv's Hive first, then Invasion. Unless we just want to go Skrelv's Hive straight into Announcement. That's reasonable, too. Yeah, I don't mind getting a wedding announcement done. Okay, they lightning strike on a token. It costed us 1 life to make that, and then they burned it, and saved us, I guess, a net of 2 damage there, sort of, right? Why don't we go ahead and drop this, see what they have in hand, and then we can hold Resolute Reinforcements. A Annoying, annoying, annoying. We need to get rid of that, right? Yep. Because that comes in next turn with the Storm Carved Coast. So let's go ahead and attack at that. Soften it up for next turn. Wow. Yeah, that's desperation. They need the card there. Maybe they're trying to find like 2 manas, right? We saw that they had that 1 land in hand, so I don't know. I don't know. Wow. Gets to proliferate the battle, though. That's pretty good. It's back up to 3. Hopefully we can just swing in at that. Let's go ahead and attack. I guess we can not attack with that one. Let's attack there. Hillbilly, yeah! What's up, Hillbilly? Welcome to the worst Magic the Gathering stream, man. Lovely to have you, as always, my dude. Alright, we draw a card off of Wedding Announcement. We get the Anthem effect, and we have the Invasion of Gobakhan sacrifice. Creatures you control gain hexproof and indestructible till end of turn. Yeah, the poor guy is desperate here. That we might just see him concede here. I mean, that's 2 desperation these in a row. See if that gets countered. They have enough mana to syncopate it for 2. Yeah, we're just going to -1 it there. And then plus next turn for maximum damage, right? Let me see. That would have been a 3, 6, 9, 12. This would have been a 2/2, right? So 14, and then 17 with the 2/2 with a counter there. So it wouldn't have been lethal, but like unless he drew a damage-based board wipe, he was screwed there. Yeah, Hillbilly, I saw you I saw your newly uploaded videos like 20 minutes after they came out. Ah, man, yep. Checked and it was already done. How did the streams go? Did you play anything of note? You getting any nice plays of note? Alright, let's yeah, sure, we got a bunch of 2-drops. Botanical Brawler, that is good. I think that's Skrelv's Hive. Oh, Jesus. Wow. Wow. Alright, this one might be over already. That's pretty huge for them. They get a big turn next turn. What do I do? Do I drop Resolute Reinforcements? Invasion of Gobakhan? I might want to hold the Resolute Reinforcements, honestly. Because if they don't get any more counters on Botanical Brawler, and that's a huge if. Yeah, so now Botanical Brawler grows. I think we're pretty much done with this one. We can go on to the next one, because we're sitting here. We're going to hit Resolute Reinforcements on Flash here. Like, that's not going to do a lot. Botanical Brawler is getting huge. They're going to get more more lands at this point. Thin that library out. We're good to go. I wonder what my best line of play there was. My best line of play was going first. They went pretty good. Okay, I did try a red-green fling. deck today. Cool, man. Cool. Is that with the Voldurin Thrillseeker, that 3-drop red creature, right? Back up 2? I would assume that's what it is. If you do mostly standard, right? I'm assuming you weren't an explorer running the actual fling card. There's that double-sided land though, right? Land and fling card. Like Hums does something. I forget what it's called. I guess we can keep this. It's coherent for a little while. It's really got a nice beginning, no middle, and an end, so good luck to us getting to the end. Oh, I guess I should have hit Resolute Reinforcements on our turn. Whatever, let them counter it. Go ahead, geek. Yeah, it's fine. We blew their Syncopate. That's honestly fine. We'll do the exact same thing next turn, too. Problem is, we'll probably just get board wiped once we have Elesh Norn down. I think we still go for it, though. Let's start by attacking. Right, let's see if we get depopulated. Alright. Do I flip over Elesh Norn to start incubating 2-5 times, then transform all of them, right? So that way if we do get board wiped, then she eventually comes back. I think I might want to do that, honestly. Let's start by attacking. How much do we have to sacrifice? 3 other creatures? No, I can't have them bring in the Wandering Emperor. I can't do that, right? Because it's only at sorcery speed. Alright, let's 1, 2, 3. Just in case of board wipes. Sunfall especially. Let's go ahead and yeah, let's do this one. If we get wiped, it'll gain us some life. Whenever another creature you control leaves the battlefield, you gain 1 life. So, yep, exactly. Thank you. It's Sunfall. So, Elesh Norn will kind of survive the Sunfall there. Yeah, Skrelv's Hive. Yeah, we'll take it. All right, we'll take Skrelv's Hive. It's gonna put creatures on the board. Oh, destroy all other permanents except for artifacts and... Oh, okay, I've royally screwed up. Although, thank God I didn't put Rabble Rousing down, right? Because that's just going to die. Looks like this is going to die. This isn't a Phyrexian, right? So that will die. Oh, it's an artifact. Okay, it lives. Well, the artifact might live. Skrelv's Hive dies. Okay, I'm feeling a Rabble Rousing pass. It'd be nice if it resolved. There's an artifact creature you can sack for a 15... Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Is that the one that, like, you sacrifice... Or it makes a token that's, like, 3 times bigger than it somehow? Alright, dude's trying to get to a 10 with that thing. He'll be able to get our Elesh Norn Praetor. Alright, we only have 7 cards in graveyard. He has 2 cards in graveyard, so we didn't get to draw a bunch of cards. Okay, let's hit Tocasia's Welcome before we attack, because Rabble Rousing puts tokens on the field, which will draw us cards. So let's start by attacking there. You attack there. I guess they can just make this into a big creature, right? So yeah, let's just attack with that. Yeah. Resolute Reinforcements will trigger the draw from Tocasia's Welcome on their turn. Yeah, I almost fell for that. I almost fell for that.
I'm not overconfident.
Alright, yeah.
You're just underwhelmed.
Might as well do that.
May your
Yep.
blade strike true.
Alright, at least they get the 2 life from the Elesh Norn tax here. Okay, not bad. Last turn. Do they have the 10 for that artifact? Mill 3 times X cards, that's 9, okay. 29 library, 16 graveyard. Reach, that kind of sucks. I mean, we have some decent creatures, but what are they going to get? Like Mondrak? I guess Elesh Norn would be pretty good for them. Yep, okay, there's Elesh Norn. They got nothing from the... God, because you just have nothing but miserable idiot shit. You didn't even get... Wait, you didn't even get a Wandering Emperor? You must have gotten a Wandering Emperor. I must have missed that.
We can improve upon your ideas.
Yeah, now he's drawing 3 cards a pop with that -2 ability. That's really bad. That's really bad.
Let your blade do the talking.
Alright, we'll do this. Hopefully it actually resolves, because we want the cards out of Tocasia's Welcome. Well, that wasn't too good. Adeline is good. Wow, the Restoration of Eiganjo. Is that worth doing right now? I don't know about that. Is this worth doing right now? Is that worth doing right now? I don't know. Let's attack. Because they have to pay Elesh Norn tax even if they block these guys. We're gonna attack them to the face with this. Make a lot of tokens, make Mondrak. Sadly, we make Mondrak after we made all those tokens. That's fine. They're all out of mana, so they won't be able to pay the Elesh Norn tax. We're not hovering over it. That's 4 damage. That's just beneath lethal damage, I think. That's really too bad. I think they should end up at 1. Good God, what? How much spacebar is that? Okay, target player mills a lot of cards. We're almost dead, so if they can play another one of those, they mill us. Yep, there you go. Wow. Damn. Got him down to 1, man. Wow. And Adeline was a pretty good draw there, too. Man. You know, if we had like an Anthem effect from Wedding Announcement, that might just have changed the math a little bit there. Maybe an extra token from the Skrelv's Hive that I threw away to the Elesh Norn wipe, right? Shoot. Destroys all other permanents except lands, artifacts, and fire Exeans. Okay. Yeah, we'll take it. I'm feeling good about the keepable hands so far, about 20-ish minutes, whatever, into the stream. Let's do the Resolute Reinforcements play here. I don't mind blocking this. It's 2 power as opposed to our creatures 1 and 1 power. Plus this has draw for them. Oh, come on, dude. Fucking come on. I don't think I should block that. I think we probably want wedding announcement. Obviously, we really want the plains next turn. I think Elesh Norn would be incredible to get down. Well, now it's either Elesh Norn or, okay, it'll be Invasion of freaking Gobakhan. We are going to play it, as we can disrupt their hand a teensy-weensy bit. Resolute Reinforcements of their own. Brutal Cathar should probably cost a little more. That would be no attacks, I think, right? Because we'll just lose everything for a card draw. Or I guess we could lose 2 creatures to trigger the card draw. I don't know. Okay. Hey, we'll take Thalia. You didn't even attack with Thalia. You're pathetic. You're weak. Alright, we get a nice Anthem effect there. Damn, that, third land ain't coming. I mean, the guy only has 3 lands also, though. Another recruitment officer. Does he attack with the 3/2 now? It would trade 1 for 1, so. Alright, come on, baby. Give me the land. Give me the land. We want Elesh Norn down so bad. So bad we want Elesh Norn. Good God, dude. We're giving him so many cards in hand with this. That's unbelievable. And you gotta hit every time. Wow, okay. Well, this isn't good. Yet he's still mana screwed. No, he's not. Alright, well, that's not good, because now they can get Wandering Emperor down and start pumping things up with counters and first strike. Yeah, this is bad. We're running 24 lands in this. Nothing crazy's going on here. 24 lands. You got a brutal... Alright, boys, I think we're done. We're gonna start another game where the game hasn't started off with the instructions to just keep everybody miserable. And they were kept miserable too. In all fairness. Not like they were running freely over us. Oh, man. Damn. Ugh. We're also running 3 Restoration of Eiganjos. A lot of the Restoration of Eiganjo is for the Chapter 2 of it. Obviously getting the plains in hand is good, but the Chapter 2 is really nice because it resurrects Resolute Reinforcements, the Lunarch, whatever it's called. Do I keep this one and pray for a 3rd land? Because we do have Resolute Reinforcements, which can trigger Tocasia's Welcome, you know? Fine, dude, I'll freaking take it. We'll keep a Lunarch Veteran. Wow. Wow. Good, he just left. Hillbilly likes 26. Wow, 26 lands. But goodness gracious, that's a whole bunch of them, man. Wow. I feel like if I had like 4 Rabble Rousing, I could probably run somewhere about 26 so that I could have the best odds of like not missing land drops and stuff. I'll take it. Fine. I've got to figure out something better than Skrelv's Hive. It just, I don't know. I took it down to 3 in this deck. It's just, I don't know. All right, well, we can go ahead and probably drop that one, I think. Nick, what's up, man? How you doing? Oh boy, Rafine and then Thalia attacks. Yep, nice. Nice. Alright, I'm feeling good about Skrelv's Hive pass. It's nice that we have the Lunarch Veteran out, but we are getting pooed on a little bit here. We're going to need to somehow get into Rabble Rousing for huge life at some point. Alright, that's not terrible. I mean, I guess I can drop Elesh Norn. It's either that or Tocasia's Welcome, but like at least Elesh Norn puts something on the field. Are we getting countered? We got Urtai resurrected. We're good to go. Yeah, I've got to figure out what to put in place of Skrelv's Hive. I wonder if Skrelv's Hive is like a 2 of. It's interesting because it's kind of best as either a 4 of or like with a bunch of toxic, because it's corrupted ability that if the opponent has 3 or more poison counters, what is it? Your tokens have lifelink or whatever it is. That is really good. So Nick, what I was debating in this deck actually is do I want to take out the Wandering Emperor and maybe one more thing for lay down arms? Because yeah, we do have minimal removal in this. It's the Wandering Emperor, and I just really wonder if it should be lay down arms. I only have 2 copies of the Wandering Emperor. I feel like taking them out for lay down arms might really not be the worst thing in the world. And that might happen soon into the video. I mean, I introduced the deck and brought that up immediately. The Wandering Emperor obviously kind of does like everything that we want in this deck, but it costs 4, you know, whereas lay down arms costs 1. It's easier with lay down arms to hit, you know, the lay down arms than like Resolute Reinforcements or Skrelv's Hive in the same turn, you know. It's either Invasion or Tocasia's Welcome. It could be Wedding Announcement, honestly. Let's go Wedding Announcement. No attacks. He must have had a terrible hand. He must have had a terrible hand. I also wonder if 3 Elesh Norns is the right number for this deck, or if it can have 2. One moment. I don't know if 2 feels like enough. I think I'd want like at least 3. Maybe I can get rid of Halo Fountain. And then I'll really think about bringing Elesh Norn down to 2. I'm honestly really thinking about bringing Rabble Rousing up, but I don't know. Enchantment removal? What, Nick, what are you, I'm not sure what you're talking about there. Enchantment removal, doesn't it double trigger? Antonio Ramos. Alright. Let's go. Oh, yeah, I guess, right? We have Skrelv's Hive into either one of these, right? We drop the Fair Basilica. It's the only one that we have in the deck. Cosmic Style, by the way, makes it better than yours. Drop it without penalty. Get down Skrelv's Hive. Then have our choice of 3 drops. I like it. If they're moving faster, we'll drop Wedding Announcement turn 3. If they're going slower, like they still don't have creatures on the field, there may be minimal creatures. Maybe we can try to get Tocasia's Welcome down because we do have Skrelv's Hive to trigger Tocasia's Welcome for, quote, free, unquote, in the form of 1 life. Every one of our turns. My bad, I was thinking about a different... Okay, yep. Alright, wow, dude's having big trouble with his opener here. Let's take a look at the sleeves. Nice swamp there, nice skull. You guys, I bet he's not playing black. You guys, I bet you it's a trap. I'm almost positive he wants me to think he's playing black. Oh my god! I've been double bluffed! He is playing black, you guys! What? What? My god, I thought for sure I was being led astray. Alright, that one's definitely good. Honestly, let's get the wedding announcement going. Screw it. Phyrexian Flesh Gorger, cool, man. Wow. I like Tocasia's Welcome. Adeline's not bad, but if we draw a land next turn, we want Rabble Rousing. I think no blocks here, because if we do get Rabble Rousing down, we're going to want as many creatures as possible out. Come on, baby. You know what? Fine. Lunarch into Adeline is still pretty good, to be honest. It will gain us a bunch of life. Let's start with this one out. And then I do want to attack, right? We should probably attack this thing to get rid of their card advantage. So let's drop Adeline right now. I guess no Invasion of Gobakhan. 1, 2. Can attack this, and we'll also attack it with the Adeline thing, right? And then these two attack them because they make poison counters. Attack that just to wrap up the kill. So yeah, at this point they might as well block the Might, save a poison counter. Let's see, what exactly is this? Corrupted. As long as an opponent has 3 or more poison counters, creatures you control, all creatures you control, oh, with Toxic, okay, have lifelink. Alright. Alright, Adeline gets killed, but, I mean, we have the planes here to drop Rabble Rousing, and if we keep Lunarch Veteran, and we don't, we would have had tons of life there. Unfortunately, it looks like we're probably about done here. Wow. Yeah, I think we're about done there, unfortunately. Let's see if we can get something crazy with this. I don't think that's going to be the case. Sadly, it isn't. Yep, good game. Everything went right for you, pretty much. I kind of struggled. I did okay, but yeah, we can get rid of this one, I think. Because that one's flying. We do have a bunch of blockers, though. Like, remember, he has Menace and the Tenacious Underdog. We do have 5 blockers here. So, yeah, good game. Unfortunately, yeah, losing the Lunarch Veteran there really sucked, because if we could have gained like a lot of life off of those creatures, obviously that would have changed things a little bit there. And actually, we were slated to be really good against the Phyrexian Obliterator there, because right before they would be able to block one of our little tokens, which wouldn't deal us much damage, right? Probably 2 damage to the Phyrexian Obliterator, and we would get a lot of Rabble Rousing tokens that we could just sacrifice into it, right? So like at that point, it was like a good 5/5, but like it wasn't really anything to worry about, only because we had Rabble Rousing and a healthy number of creatures there. Unfortunately, though, losing the veteran was too much there. Arctic Penguins, yeah, hey, what's up? Welcome to the worst Magic Arena stream here. I think we keep this one. I've got to figure out what to put in place of Skrelv's Hive. We see blue and white, so I guess we'll ask permission. Yeah, well, I mean, this one's probably easy to beat. Yeah, I mean, I didn't copy and paste this off of Uncrapped, you know? Like, it's probably easy to beat, I would say. That's the point, though, man. Do we want Tocasia's Welcome or Wedding Announcement? I think Wedding Announcement, because this one draws me cards. Oh, wow, that actually just straight resolved. Whatever, we've got some token generation going. Also, William, how you doing, man? Nice to see you. All right, I think we can probably drop Tocasia's Welcome here, right? All right, we're not attacking, so that way Wedding Announcement makes a creature and triggers Tocasia's Welcome draw. We like that. Okay, we get 2 draws right away. Wow, not terrible. We might want to drop this Tocasia's Welcome, honestly. See if that... Wow, it's all resolving. Okay. I can't attack because I mean, we could attack and get a... No, let's not attack. Make a token and trigger the last Tocasia's Welcome here. Ooh. Wouldn't have minded having that on the field. They are at farewell mana. Okay. Wow, Rabble Rousing. Not terrible. I think we probably want to go with Rabble Rousing here, see if that actually resolves. I mean, everything has resolved so far. See what we get here. Invasion's pretty good, honestly. Let's go ahead and attack. Wow, March of Otherworldly Light. We have to get rid of that one, right? That way it's harder for them to get X equals 5, right? Because now X equals 5 is going to cost a total of 9 mana, right? But they didn't block with the last one. So do they have a board wipe in hand? They didn't block with the last one. They're going to have to wipe. Or somehow acquire a lot of blockers. Ugh, that's bad. Yeah, that's bad. Let's see. Yeah, that is pretty bad. All right, let's drop that. Is it Invasion? Is it Mondrak plus Skrelv's Hive? Is it just Mondrak and then pass turn? Mondrak and maybe exile this with Invasion of Gobakhan as well. We might want to do that, right? Because they're just going to exile Mondrak if I don't do that. Unfortunately, we have to give them Silver Scrutiny. I would assume they're going to exile Mondrak here. Wow, okay, well, they drew 6 freaking cards. 6 cards. We need to get one of these invasions, though, so at least we can give Hexproof Indestructible, right? So let's start with, do we start with Restoration? How much do I want to do here? If I start with Restoration, I have 5 mana's worth of plays to make, which is both of these, not Elesh Norn, though. Is that okay? I think I want Skrelv's Hive down. Is it Restoration of Eiganjo and then also Resolute Reinforcements? I think so. Do I even need to drop that Plains? I guess so, because there's nothing on Chapter 2 to get from our graveyard. So let's go ahead and attack here. I think that's past turn. Obviously, they're running Farewells, but we can give Mondrak Hexproof Indestructible. That'll help against the Exile. Spells. I guess we can drop this, because instead of casting it, I can get it onto the field this way, getting around counter spells. So I want it on the field, right? I guess we can probably attack with everything but probably Mondrak, I guess. Is that what we do, or do we attack with everything including Mondrak? Because I don't want to blow that thing. At the same time, though, hang on. 1, 2, 3, that. You guys attack that. All right. So I'm okay if Wandering Emperor comes in and tries to get Mondrak here. Because we'll be able to get another Invasion of Gobakhan.
Finally, I'm home.
We have to sacrifice this. They might be ready for that, of course. That is it, or let's drop this as well. I think that's it, right? I can't kill that, yeah, so. Alright, so they either exile all and they win, or they don't, and maybe we have a chance. Unfortunate. That costed him 1 island, and he proliferated that thing. Ossification plus Elesh Norn is good, but this isn't that Elesh Norn. Yeah, I'm playing a different Elesh Norn, Nick. Yeah, I know. There's so many Praetors out. But yeah, it's this one with the like taxing effect. Ugh, he did that. All right, well, we have to do this. His mites can't block though, so we should just win.
Keep watch for intruders.
All right, let's see if we can actually do this. Should I do this on this? I don't think so, actually, because they'll wind up gaining more life as a result of doing that. So let's just attack. They'll have to pay the Elesh Norn tax for the block that they make here. Yep. Sadly, we don't win there. They could probably just pay that. Let's go ahead and do 2 lay down arms, I think, and wedding announcement. I guess we'll draw a card off of wedding announcement, though. I'd rather get the creature, but we do not have any more Invasion of Gobakhan cutesy plays here. I don't think I want to do this. Do I want to do this, though? Because it does give us more blockers. But we lose everything. But if I don't do this and we get wiped, that's probably bad, right? Let me hit the thinking. Do I do this? Do we do that? I don't think so. Because I think if they wipe next turn, basically the same thing happens, right? Okay, they're... Yeah, I think that's probably it. Yep. I think we can just probably go at that point. Unfortunately, that's just about everything. T. Zunder, what's up, Zunder? Don't think with this deck. Ooh, my specialty. Okay. Create and attack. It's an easy deck. Okay. Just ball my hand into a fist and I'll hover it over the spacebar then. Sounds like a plan. Also, welcome to the stream, man. Happy to have you. I don't recognize your name. Your name. Have you been a lurker for a little while? First time coming by? Just curious. All right. I don't know, man. I don't know about that. Yeah, we can take this, get rid of Rabble Rousing, and maybe hope to find it again someday. There you go. Bye-bye. Keep an opening 6 when we're going first. That's not terrible. Gotta figure out something to do in place of Skrelv's Hive, though. Gotta figure out something to do. I'm just not sure if that card's the best. Let's save this. Let's do Tocasia's Welcome. Because next turn, especially if we don't top deck the plains. Okay, we do top deck the plains, so I'm feeling wedding announcement. No attack. Wow, Invasion of Zendikar. And he'll pressure me a little bit with that Jewel Thief. I believe it has Trample, yeah, so I will block it with the 1/1. He'll still get the 2 damage through, so there's no reason for him to not attack here, especially Vigilance. Next turn, we can catch him with the Resolute Reinforcements when he attacks. Tocasia's Welcome is pretty good there. I want bigger cards, so we're playing this one. Do I attack? I don't think so yet. Because I would have had to attack with both of them, right? And miss out on the token creation from Wedding Announcement in order to even get 1 Toxicant. Alright, let's see if we can catch him with this one. We'll get 2 card draws either way, so that is good. Does it actually work? Do they have anything to pull at instant speed? No Tyvars or Tamios. Okay, okay. At the end of next turn, Wedding Announcement flips over into an Anthem effect. Okay, they hit the Brotherhood's end. Alright, fair enough. Come on, big card draw. Give me the Lunarch Veteran. I should hold up the cards like that. We can get Resolute Reinforcements back with this. Let's drop Adeline. Let's hold the Resolute Reinforcements for their turn. Alright, get 2 more draws. Feeling good about that. Wow. Alright. If he has a tally in hand, we pick that. Chandra is huge, but I guess it doesn't matter. Shoot. Okay, let's just drop Elesh Norn. Maximize the creature's attack. Wow. Jesus. Okay, Chandra can come in and maybe -5 on Adeline and like one other thing. Okay, 2 mana instead for a total of 6. Got Brotherhood's End, I guess, but he's going to take massive Elesh Norn tax. Yeah, he's going to lose now. He does not have the mana to pay this one. Massive Elesh Norn tax. That's it. Wow. Thank goodness he didn't have, like, a not damage-based board wipe there. Oh, wow. I do wonder if Elesh Norn can be taken down to 2, though. Get another lay down arms in there. I wonder if Restoration of Eiganjo is so important that I need 3 of them. Maybe I could take that down to 2, because between those 2 cuts, that would give me 4 lay down arms. I think Mondrak is definitely right at 3, though. It's tough to take out my token creating cards, but the Restoration of Eiganjo, it does take a while before it starts making tokens. Sadly, we have 2 Eiganjos in our opening hand. So we would really like to not have to do the double Eiganjo thing. Although, you know, at least Restoration of Eiganjo will get a plains into hand. Alright, yeah, that's unfortunate. Going Restoration of Eiganjo there. A board wipe. A board wipe. That would probably increase the potency of Skrelv's Hive, since Skrelv's Hive would stick around and let me recover from a board wipe. I do have 3 depopulates. I'd probably want to put those in place of the lay down arms then. Nice, and I would assume he might attack. Yep, nice, okay. We can discard a card, Invasion of Gobakhan. Wow, we probably want, it's either Destroy Evil or the Wandering Emperor. I think the Wandering Emperor. I don't know if I have Sunfall Hillbilly. I don't know if I have that one. Let's just do this. Pass turn. I will block the 1/1 with my 1/1. I didn't get rid of Destroy Evil there because, you know, we're only adding a 2-mana tax. I thought that they would, you know, I mean, they could have dropped their land and just played it on Winning Announcement, you know. I guess they still haven't played it even though I didn't tax it. Alright, well, we've given them pause for Big Think. I guess they're wondering if they want to hit one of these spells. Or, no, I guess not. I guess they're wondering if they want to drop Monastery Mentor or hold open the counter. There it is. Alright, that's good. That's good. That's land number 5, so we can get right into Rabble Rousing. That is pretty alright. Let's start with this one. And I think now we can attack with those. Because if they get blocked, then they have to pay tax. They don't have any mana to spend, so maybe we get 2 poison counters in. Harry Etzko, what's up? Howdy! How is it going? Good, man, good. I mean, I'm getting my butt whooped, but I mean, having a good time playing a freaking interesting thing here. Yeah, that's not how that one's going to work. He's trying to get around the Elesh Norn. He kills our things, but he does lose 2 life for each one of them. So we'll take that. And then he says, I'm also on my ranked grind. Good luck to you, man. Woo! Little bit of a grind. Good luck to you. So we're not resolving Rabble Rousing if they have opened the mana to protect the negotiators. Alright, it looks like we can resolve Rabble Rousing. Do I resolve Rabble Rousing, though? Because I might want to kill the Monastery Mentor. Might want to also kill that. Has Vigilance. We will now attack at that. Note, I probably should have sent the Might at them. Mondrak, that's not terrible. Yeah, the dude, unfortunately, he just got screwed for a little too long with the lands, and then when he finally got his land... Yeah, that's annoying. It entered freaking tapped. I feel you, man. I feel you. Yeah, I should have had this attack him, though, because the 1 damage to this is inconsequential. Whatever. I guess it wasn't inconsequential, though. Now that it's at 2, and we have the wedding announcement flipped over. Our formerly 1/1s, now 2/2s. Could just swing in and kill it. Gotta check to see how many Sunfalls I have, though. Because leaving an Incubate token behind after we exile a bunch of our own tokens wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. The thing is, though, it exiles Mondrak, and Mondrak does give itself indestructible, getting it around destroy board wipes like... it's tough. It's tough. I can't take this hand. I mean, it's nice that we have the 1 laydown arms, definitely. But... I don't know. I don't know about that one. Come on, dude. I don't want to mulligan down to 5. Alright, soldiers. This is not really the... They're already going first. This ain't it, man. Okay. The hindsight wins. It's 2020. I guess I should have mulliganed. Okay. You know what? Fine, dude. A Sky Strike Officer. Nice. At least they don't have 3 creatures yet to get the card. I guess they'll have that next turn if they choose to not attack with this. I'm feeling Mondrak over Wedding Announcement. Alright, we take a bunch of damage. That sucks. All right, there's number 5. All right, not terrible, not terrible. Mondrak feels good here. Pass turn. Next turn, Rabble Rousing attack with the 3 tokens. I think would be pretty good. They got Brutal Cathar. We're probably about done, unfortunately. What kind of deck are you on? White tokens? Yeah. Right at the beginning of the screen, or at the beginning of the stream, I introduced it. But yeah, 4 wedding announcements, 2 Rabble Rousing, 3 Tocasia's Welcome to pair with the 4 wedding announcements for a card draw. I think we have 3 Mondraks. We're pretty much done in this game, though. I mean, I'll take a look at my hand, but like, really, we need the Lunarch. Okay, you're taking for fucking goddamn ever, dude. But really, we're I don't know. We threw this one together with a little bit of duct tape. I just wanted to put together a white deck. You know, I saw that I had 3 Mondraks, I have 4 Rabble Rousings. I ultimately decided to go with 2 of them in this one. 4 copies of that 5-drop seemed like a little bit too much. Yeah, absolutely, Harry. And the deck list is in the description as well. Bridge Burner. Okay. You know, if we knew that we were going to get that 3rd plains, this would be actually really nice. What do I do? Do I keep it in hope? I'm going to keep it in hope. I'm sorry, guys. I know it's a 2-lander. I'm going to keep it in hope for the land. Sorry. We have the Lunarch Veteran. And 2 lands. But if we can get either one of these down, I mean, that's going to be pretty good. Because these can also bring this back from the graveyard with their Chapter 2. That's why I bumped these up from like 1 and then 2 to 3. Maybe it's best at 2, though. Oh, yeah, that's what I meant. My bad, yeah. I did clearly click on that one, but yeah, okay. Probably didn't mean that one. Alright, not terrible there, not terrible. Let's go ahead and attack. I think we'll hold this for their turn so that if they want to counter it, maybe that can help this resolve, assuming we get the top decked land here. Oh, I wouldn't take any tips from this deck, Harry. This isn't any optimized thing at all. I played a handful of games against Sparky just to see if my starting hands like were keepable or if I had too many like, you know, big mana costing bricks in my starting hands. Like that's the level of playtesting that I did here. Okay, that is beautiful. So we'll go ahead and attack and then do this. Okay, we get that cooking towards flipping over Chapter 3. This takes a long time to start making tokens, though, you know, because, like, you got to get to Chapter 3, and then you have to actually wait till the next turn for it to attack. I don't know how I feel about Mondrak. I'm down with another restoration, to be honest. Okay, Harry. Yeah. Well, if that's the spirit, then yep, that is the spirit. Absolutely, man. Let's go ahead and hit for 3 there. I actually debated pulling this one back in case they had any funky flash plays there, but I decided to do the unwise thing and not hold it back. Like, maybe Skrelv's Hive could come out for, I really don't want to put in it, like, take it out for Brutal Cathars or something, but that might need to be what happens, honestly. Yeah, we'll discard this. That gets exiled, not bad. Let's go ahead and drop that. Let's attack. Mondrak feels good. Do we do Mondrak? We don't need it right now. Let's end the turn. We have enough mana set next turn we can drop Mondrak. Because I just can't help but feel like we're going to get wiped here. Okay, they would have taken our Mondrak. At this point, I think I will drop Mondrak. If they try to take it, though, that's going to be bad for us. Topiary, alright, that can attack and block. We are top decking now, unfortunately. We are top decking. That sucks. Yeah, I only have one Adeline. That would be great, absolutely. Yeah, I only have the one. Alright, we need something incredible here. Hey, that'll do it, yeah. I mean, it gains them life, unfortunately, but at least we can attack, right? Yeah, oh yeah, Adeline's quite a card. Yep. Is that Wandering Emperor? Fading Hope, alright. Wow, it got countered. Alright, well. Hopefully one of their two cards isn't Atraxa. Oh, he let us swing in. That was nice of him. Yeah, I've got to figure out something to do here. I wish I could just throw the Adelines in, but like, I only have a few rare wild cards. I'm planning sometime in the very near future to run that new Legolas card as a commander. There's also that that 1-drop mana dork from the new Lord of the Rings set, so that's another rare wild card there. I actually want to complete the playset of Burn Down the House because I have a bunch of I have 3 or 4 of the new Chandra 6s, you know, and like 3 Arcane Bombardment, so I could do something really really cool with that stuff. Because a couple of people have mentioned to me now that they wanted to see me play some Control, and that's pretty much the thing that I have that's actually completed in Control. So I've only given them one video. They probably want another. It was tough to decide to keep this hand. Ultimately, I decided to since we are going first. Harry said GG. I thank you, man. I really appreciate that because I'm going to be getting my my butt whooped all night. And as a matter of fact, while I have you guys here, if we could hit the like button, you know, because we're going to be getting our asses whooped. I'm not going to have a lot of high notes to ask you for it, but it will get the video out to more people so that more people can maybe take some notes on, you know, I mean, it's like the outline for a deck that's obviously could be really nice. Yeah, let's get this out to some more people. I think I'm going to play another white deck at some point that focuses on getting like Phyrexian Vindicator out too. You know, that'll probably have the 4 Brutal Cathars, which I wildly lucked into with like Golden Packs and ICRs. Alright, this guy's got a pretty fat Quirion Beastcaller. Nice. I don't really have anything to do with this. Now I do. I can discard a Plains, put the other one onto the field. We're going extremely slow, though, and that's not the greatest. Do we do Tocasia's Welcome so that next turn when this becomes a creature, we draw a card? Do we do this to get another one going? I honestly think that Tocasia's Welcome might be the way here. We're going to get pummeled by that freaking Quirion Beastcaller is the problem. Damn. I was hoping for some nice top decks. I don't think a duplicate Tocasia's Welcome and Rabble Rousing were exactly it, unfortunately. It's the bet I made in. I'll lie in it. 2 land hand equals victory this time, he says. Well, That time it did. Yeah, we got really fortunate there. Dude has a fat Quirion Beast Caller, 3 capacity for mana still. Yep, fat swing. Alright, we need some pretty incredible cards here. Resolute Reinforcements, that's not terrible. Not terrible. And Skrelv's Hive? Not terrible. We might want to hold off on this, though, because I don't know if we'll be able to afford the 1 life. Let's do Tocasia's Welcome and pass. That'll be pass turn. Quirion Beastcaller does lack trample until they get a Kodama of the West tree on the field to give trample to all their modified creatures. They do get Augur of Autumn down. That is quite nice for them. Are you watching the green deck, Hillbilly, here when you say Sunfall might be great right now? Because yeah, you're absolutely right now. Absolutely right. We'll get 2 card draws out of the Resolute Reinforcement, so that's pretty good. I guess this is also going to make a token when it blocks. Do I want to block that? I probably need to. There's a reason why I might not, though. It's because we would have more creatures next turn with Rabble Rousing. But I think we probably should block that, because going down to 3 is low. Okay, yeah, you're talking about the green deck. Okay, yeah. Yep, he does have a lot of creatures. I think we're going to do... Rabble Rousing, and then lay down arms on the Gala Greeters, I think. On the Augur of Autumn. Yeah, we got to cut off that card draw. Or, well, card draw, card advantage. Resolute Reinforcements, it probably should be that or Wedding Announcement. Resolute Reinforcements would get me more cards on the field, but I'm nowhere near the 10 to do that. Poor guy, he sat there waiting for so long. Alright. Right now they don't get any really good double blocks on that. We will attack with both. Oh wow, we got Lunarch freaking Veteran. Not bad, dude. Not bad. If we can keep that Lunarch Veteran on... Oh shit. Alright, that is what they were looking for. That is it. That's it. Yeah, I think we're done here. We're gonna hit the deck editor screen really fast. I'm kind of feeling what Hillbilly said. Shout out to you, man, about the board wipe. I don't know if I feel early game Harry, because the Skrelv's Hive, that is a 2-drop. That is not an early game card. Right? I mean, you get the token on turn 3, and then you can attack with it on turn 4, unless you're doing something special there. Yeah, maybe the lay down arms comes out. Maybe one Restoration of Eiganjo does help us get the Plains number 4 in hand, though, so that we can hit depopulate. That's tough. That's tough, man. And if in depopulating we wipe out Resolute Reinforcements or Lunarch Veteran, Restoration of Eiganjo Chapter 2 does fish them out of the graveyard. Might do this one. Hang on. I could probably keep that at 3 and then maybe drop this one down and then do, let's see how many sun falls. Oh shit, oh shit, oh. Okay, I did not know that I had 4 freaking sunfalls. Okay. Okay. Shoot. I don't know about it, though, because since Mondrak has the indestructible counter, I don't know if... And it costs 1 more than depopulate. I'm going to try depopulate, but it doesn't mean that Sunfall won't ever wind up in here. Let's hit 3 depopulates. No, I've never tried that Hillbilly. I know that red has that enchantment, right? That 2-cost enchantment, like you sacrifice it to somehow give haste. Do I want like maybe let me take out like maybe I take out 1 Elesh Norn and then put in let's give this a shot, boys. Very, very curious. But yeah, Harry, that was a good way to look at it. When you play this, does it feel early game? To be honest with you, I'm still kind of getting the feel for it. Ooh, a Karn's Silex. Huh. Yeah, Karn's freaking Silex. Isn't that the one that lets you like choose 6 lands or something for each player and like destroy everything else? Shit. I'm gonna keep this dude because if I mulligan down to 6 when I go first, and that's not good, then I'm mulliganing down to 5 when I go first. Okay, you know what? We got a turn 2 play. That's not the worst thing in the world. Johnny said farewell. Farewell would be yeah. Farewell would be freaking evil indeed. Wow. Let's go ahead and attack and then do Restoration of Eiganjo. God, I'm so good. You see me attack first and then do that? Oh, I'm so good. The reason I went with depopulates is because I'm just maybe I'm thinking about it too much, but I'm always thinking about like red aggro. All right, you know what? They deny us chapter 2 of that, but I mean that's fine. We were still gonna have 4 lands here anyway. It's not like we were gonna get the Resolute Reinforcements back. Let's drop Elesh Norn and then attack. So that way, if they want to block, they have to pay Elesh Norn tax. I would assume they just take it. Okay, Elesh Norn dies now. They get a nice Vigilance swing. They trade 2 for 2 damage, okay. Skrelv's Hive ain't bad. Let's go Restoration of Eiganjo, get the planes in hand, and then hit Skrelv's Hive. Ooh, but maybe I should attack first. Okay, we each draw a card. Is it Invasion of Gobakhan here? I think I want Skrelv's Hive down because it does have a considerable startup time. We can also use, I guess, Chapter 2, Restoration of Eiganjo to get this onto the field, right? Let's go ahead and drop this, I would assume, right? Yeah, let's do that. Invasion of Gobakhan. Another freaking Shieldred. Probably that, because it's going to pick off our cards. Going to pick off our goddamn cards. We have to catch them in an Eiganjo trap here. Let's attack. Hang on. Can I drop a legend and then hit this for 2? No, I cannot. All right, so let's attack. I think that's worth not even blocking. Karn's is 3 mana, right? Yep, you have to use it the next turn, right? But it can get rid of anything, so long as you pay the mana. 4 mana, 4 thing. Oh, gee, right, yeah, he is another, whatever. I forgot the one that lets you keep lands. Yeah, someone used that on me yesterday, so some pretty good effect. We are getting kind of pooed on here. Do we want Elesh Norn down? Do we want Mondrak down? We might want Mondrak down. Now, I should probably give Mondrak Indestructible this turn, right? Because, like... Yeah, if I didn't do this, we're paying a lot of life here. It actually kind of sucks. But if I didn't do that, then maybe next turn they could have not played that, right? And instead double kill spelled my boy, right? And then I would lose a lot of creatures and the life and still Mondrak. I guess they don't have the secondary kill spell. But yeah, that was what I was debating. I would assume no attack, because we're going to obviously double block it. We're going to take big damage here. Unless we get that Lunarch Veteran, we're screwed. Let's attack at, I guess this, right? Right, is that it? Is that it? I think so. I probably should have dropped Elesh Norn first. Yep. Is it Elesh Norn here? Because maybe next turn we can destroy everything with it. Or no, shit, that board wipe takes a long time. Yeah, I think we're pretty much just screwed, to be honest. We do have the Indestructible plus Hexproof from the Invasion of Gobakhan flip side. I'm not going to mouse over it because I forgot the name and I wanted to remember the name. Light Shield Array. Okay, there it is. All right, looks like they probably kicked that. Yep. That was the right one to do. Yep, because now we just draw the card and lose. Yep. Yep, good play. Oh, right. We don't even draw the card. Skrelv's Hive. Ooh, I forgot. Missed chat. What do we got here? Indestructible against red is spooky too. They have access to a all. Oh, right. Yeah, that's right. It removes Invincible. I forget what it is, but yep. Hillbilly says the old Shieldred is phenomenal, dude. I'm really hoping for Shieldred Whispering one, right? With the sacrificing and the reanimating. Gosh, dude, I'm really hoping for that in the what's it called? The Multiverse Legends extra rares or whatever, the extra set that comes with March of the Machines and the Aftermath. Oh, that's on my freaking wish list, man, for that one. I want the old Shieldred and actually the old Urabrast because I have a couple of red Brawl decks that are gonna really like Urabrast. Urabrast gives all the creatures haste. I do have the mono red Atali. I mean, hell, I think the new Atali 7 wouldn't mind haste either, right? And the opponent's creatures entering tapped get better swings in. Oh yeah, and Hillbilly said, "Yeah, love it. It's a wild card, dude. If I would love to have that. I've got because now I'm running a decent amount of Golgari Brawl decks. It would go great in some of those. I think it'd go nicely in Chatterfang just as a general like good stuff top end. He said I want it in paper. Ooh, go get it, bud. Go get it, man. That's probably Adeline. Big Fat MTG is probably going to invest in more Adelines. We're really going to have to see. He has it on his mind, but like, I would like to get a deck that wins in Standard. I don't want to lose Adeline. It looks like as my punishment, I might get some burn spells to the face. All right, wow, he has one land. Holy shit, he kept the one lander, dude. That is ballsy. Let's hit Mondrak, because then we're gonna make 2 Adeline tokens. All right, you know what? Not bad. They did that. They lose the scry, and they didn't even get the prowess damage out of that thing. Yeah, Adeline's nuts, though. It's pretty obvious that, well, okay, fine. We won because he had one land. His fault, but still. But it's pretty obvious that Adeline is, you know, obviously, goes without saying. Pretty good. At some point, Big Fat MTG will probably have at least 3 Adelines, I think. I have 4 Thalias. I really like the Coppercoat Vanguard. Hillbilly said, nice win against Red. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I feel like even though they got screwed pretty hard there, we actually did decently well. This is a toughie. This is a toughie. I'm going to keep it because I don't want to mulligan something that's semi-coherent, but like... We have the 2 Invasion of Gobakhans to slow them down a little bit. This probably should be a mulligan, but like, I don't know. At least I can do something with it for like 2 or 3 turns, maybe. All right, we got to depopulate there. Gotta do the Calyx check right fast. That's probably Weaver of Harmony because it has that doubling effect. Copy target activate or triggered ability you control from an enchantment source. Those are always loads of fun. Okay, he just got another one. Fine. Okay, we're gonna need 2 planes, and that's not 2 planes. We'll get Michigos. No attacks. Because he did have the mana to do Michigos and then double it with Weaver of Harmony. It wouldn't have been super strong. It would have been X equals 3. I think the red card, oh, the one that makes them lose indestructible. That is pretty cool, though, that it makes them lose indestructible. Yeah, I think the dude just wins this. Because it's an easy game. Like, unless we top deck 2 planes in a row, we're screwed. We'll go ahead and pass the turn. Because we can flash in Resolute Reinforcements, gain a bit of life, make a couple of chump blocks. Oh, a random show up on my YouTube. Hey, great, man. Hey, thank you guys for the freaking likes. It pays dividends, man, right here in freaking Harry. And you know what? Harry's just talking, right? Like, you could have paid off in like 10 more lurkers for every 1 person who talks. So it really makes all the difference. So thank you guys for the likes. We're flashing in Resolute now, obviously, just to gain a little bit of life. Okay, but we still gain the life, and then it'll create the token. We'll still gain that, so... We'll block the biggest thing that doesn't have trample. And we will pray. Because, Hillbilly, even if we don't get the planes here, it's still paid off to have the board wipe when we need it. Oh, gosh. Alright, we still have to rebuild, but... Damn. Damn. Great, Calyx. Now I can copy their ossifications. Not that it needs to. So we like need to get Rabble Rousing going. Wow. They're probably going to kill both of our Lunarch Veterans is the problem, right? Because they have Ossify, and then we're going to have to either block with the other one, or else they do the duplication of the enchantment, right? Wow, another depopulate. We probably want to attack and then depopulate. Just soften that one up, I think. Right? I think it's worth depopulating with Calyx there. Okay, they've got stuff. We are going to be losing life. Wow, the Restoration of Eiganjo. I guess I'll do that plus this. We're really cutting it close. I mean, they could just ossify now at this point. I think they might be able to win, right? Because the Might can't block, so yeah, it looks like they just win here. Yeah, good game. Alright. If he can't sit here and actually win, because, I mean, this can't block. Maybe he doesn't realize that. It's possible, but he wins. So we'll just leave. Woo! Man. I can't wait till I open up those freaking mythic packs, dude. God, I really want the Monastery Mentors for you guys so bad. Wow. I'm gonna actually have to watch people play that Narset thing because, like, I might actually invest some mythics into that Narset because I'm probably not going to be opening packs of Aftermath. So, like, if I see that deck around, like, winning in any capacity that isn't just, like, miserable board wipe, you know? Like, especially something around Invasion of Gobakhan, so that way I can have the, you know, the stored up sources of hexproof and indestructible. I think I'm going to keep this one. Even though we have 2 lands, we do have 3 things to do with those 2 lands, including Lunarch Veteran. Yep, I don't think we'll block that. That would be pass, I think. We could hit Gobakhan. Let's pass. All right. Wow. Not bad. Not bad. Big Fat MTG will probably play this deck at some point. Pretty much looks exactly like what this guy has because I run the 4 Weavers of Harmony. Michigo's Reign of Truth. Jesus. Well, I guess I should have done Invasion of Gobakhan. I don't really appreciate that they have the Lord of the Rings cards in golden packs. That's not a good move by them. Yeah. Golden packs, there was an understanding that they would be used for standard sets, you know, because now they're kind of they're making your odds a little less likely to get the standards. And I'll be real, like there are definitely some Lord of the Rings cards that I want. However, I only want them for Historic Brawl. I'm not going to sit there and you know, invest into historic so I can lose to elves over and over again. And I'm not really that interested in grinding, so I'm not gonna, you know, sit there and make a good historic deck. I guess if anything, I'd grind standard. I don't want to see the alchemy cards either. It's nothing against people who play alchemy. It's just I don't prefer it, and it feels like it gets shoved down my throat. They don't have trample, right? Just making sure, all right? All right, that was pretty painful there. It's either Mondrak or Wedding Announcement. I honestly think maybe Wedding Announcement. No attacks. This is going to be really tough. That's actually no blocks. Because I wanted this creature to be able to attack in and trigger a Rabble Rousing. Wow. I guess Adeline isn't bad because it'll enter with huge power and hopefully be able to trade with that thing. We will attack this at them. Doesn't matter. It'll just get blocked. But it gets us another life here. And that's another blocker. Maybe the right play here was Mondrak and then get 2 tokens. I'm not sure. It's probably not going to be possible here to live. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be possible to live here because we also need to keep the Lunarch. Dude, you mash your spacebar, dude. Just curl your hand into a fist. Good boy. Yeah. Oh, come on, dude. You're such a bitch. Come on. Be a man. This guy's horrible. One, 2, and I guess that's good. Okay, we can't really do too much. I guess we can do Mondrak plus Skrelv's Hive. Hang on, let me do this. Yes. Keep this one. Mondrak. That would be no attacks. I don't think we can do the attacks. Yep, I pretty much sat there with a homebrew struggling while you with the top tier did fucking beautifully. So yeah, naturally he announces that it was a good game for him. Let's go ahead and block there. Let's block there, and I don't think we're going to be doing too much more here, right? I guess we can block this. I don't think we're going to win, or maybe we won't even last the turn. Yep, he gets the Eiganjo, so we don't even keep Mondrak. Yep, there you go. We ended it at 1 there. Yeah, there you go. I wonder if Tocasia's Welcome can come down to 2. So I do have the 4 Wedding Announcements. I do like Tocasia's Welcome. I like that it's really good with Resolute Reinforcements, which I think deserves to stay at 4. I love that Resolute Reinforcements can trigger a card draw out of the opponent's turn, which actually makes Tocasia's Welcome like pretty darn strong. But I don't know. It also costs 3 mana and comes on the field and doesn't do anything. And we also have Skrelv's Hive, which costs 2 mana and comes on the field and doesn't really do anything until our upkeep. I don't know. We do have Depopulate in this one. I don't know. That might be a bad decision. Sorry, boys, if it is. I'm just really curious how it pans out. All right, you know what? That's incredible. That's very good. Looks like they have play with fire. Wow. All right. Maybe we're up against Arcane Bombardment red. Well, I mean, it's an enchantment, so you're not going to abrade it, so you can hit me with your damage spell. It looks like you have play with fire in hand. Do you want to just do it? At this point, you've held your play with fire 2 turns. You might as well use... Alright, whatever. Yeah, this ain't aggro. If they don't get any creatures onto the field, I think I'm going to go Tocasia's Welcome to try to speed up our land draws. My god, dude. Why don't you just... Bro, why don't you just throw in the towel and play blue-white? Why don't you switch out for that Teferi? Bro, like, you got the Atraxa sleeves right, though. Atraxa is the best, you guys, because you don't have to think. It just jams cards in your hand. You just win. The whole short bus can play and win. Alright, Eiganjo. Good god, dude. What are you doing? You have a stop on my... Oh, no, you don't have a stop on my upkeep. You just have the priority holding. Good. Are you sure? You sure that's okay with you, buddy? Tocasia's Welcome or Wedding Announcement? I honestly feel like the Welcome. Because I'm expecting this deck to have plenty of board wipes, be they Brotherhood's End or Burn Down the House, namely. Especially Burn Down the House if they're going to have... what's it called? Arcane Bombardment. But yeah, I think Brotherhood's End, because, you know, there's a lot of aggro and best of one here. So, yeah. Figure instead of putting the token out to possibly get swept up, maybe we'll start the card draw sooner. See if we can get into things like Rabble Rousing. Mondrak might be good against them if they're mono red and we can get it indestructible. Wow, this guy is riding a unicycle and juggling, and like, you know, he's got the plate stacked on top of his head with the massive balancing act. You know, obviously if he's doing all that stuff, you know he's wearing the clown outfit. Come on, dude, what are you doing? I know that you're doing something else as well. I know you're playing mono red, buddy. Just like me playing my green deck today, white. It's never a lot of thinking for me. It's not super a lot of thinking for you until you get Chandra on the field. Then I'll give it to you, you know, or until you got Arcane Bombardment going, then sure. But for right now, you got 4 mana. Do you have the big score or do you not have the big score? A guy who is obviously making me wait while he multitasks and doesn't do a good job of it. Damn it, dude. That is way too many double Eiganjos. We'll drop one. We might hit Lunarch and Wedding Announcement, I think. And then it might get swept up, but at least we'll have Wedding Announcement going, you know. Ooh, I gave you something to do. Are you going to do it? We will attack. Got to get him started towards the poison counters. Wow, you held that, bless you, you held that play with fire hard. Let's see if they hit the burn down the house. It's not the worst thing in the world if they do. Alright, yeah, see, that didn't take long. This guy is obviously multitasking. Respect your opponent's time, people. It's okay if you start a game and then something comes up. You can concede. You really can. I know that could never be us. I think Mondrak is good here. Honestly, I think Mondrak. Yeah, let's drop it before we attack. All right. Now we attack. With all of them, not this. Stoke the flames. We definitely want to make this indestructible. Boom, boom. Yup, we'll sacrifice this, and this. Alright, let's see if they can hit Mondrak with that thing that makes it lose indestructible. Yeah, dude had a pretty bad game up till now. Not gonna, it was once he missed the land drop on turn 5. Yeah, poor guy got handcuffed, said I could get a a win handed to me. Let's be real. That's what it is. And I'll take it. I'll take it because I need my coins. I'm actually kind of impressed that I actually wound up with 9 victories there. We're still here in the gutter of platinum. Absolute gutter. I'm kind of liking the depopulate in place of lay down arms, though. Gotta tip my fedora to you, Hillbilly. That was a... yeah, you were right about that, I think. Really fortunate to get freaking 3 depopulates, too. I got one within the last month from an individual card reward. I think we should probably mulligan this one. It's one of those that really makes me think about it, though, because with one single plains, this is very good. Obviously, Restoration gets us plains number 4 into hand. Just don't think I can keep this one. While we're here, just looking at our opening hand, the new lands from the Lord of the Rings set, like, not the full arts, but, like, the basic lands are actually really, really nice. I think that they knocked it out of the park with those. Do I get rid of a wedding announcement, or do I get rid of Skrelv's Hive? I'm just going to find it hard to do nothing turn 2. I like having Restorations of Eiganjo in here once again because their Chapter 2 does bring back Lunarch Veteran and Skrelv's Hive. We can probably get rid of Elesh Norn. It's too far out right now. We either do Skrelv's Hive or Invasion. Since Skrelv's Hive takes forever to freaking start up, we'll just drop that one instead. Harry says, I think Platinum nowadays is stronger. I have made that exact same observation, sir. Yeah. I think you're absolutely right. We have to discard a card, which is a bit stinky. I think we get rid of that. I want the wedding announcement. I honestly feel like the strongest category is unranked standard. Just because, like, all the people with the net decks, you know, who are like, I mean, I understand that they're new players and that they want to copy and paste the best thing to actually have a chance. I get that. But they all wind up, like, plateauing in Platinum, because it's very difficult in Platinum now. And then they all wind up in unranked, making it, like, loads of top-tier decks. And a lot of pilots that aren't the best, of course, but, like, just loads of top-tier. There's no sense in keeping that in our hand. We'll attack with 1, and do we want the card draw, or do we want more creatures? Let's draw the card. Even though it might get discarded. And it's a plains, honestly. They're going to bring back that virus beetle to their hand and then play it. And your opponent draws a card. Do I want to do that? Oh, right, sorry. This is Chapter 3, my bad. It's a pretty cool card. Art's pretty neat, especially at the bottom of that illustration. Tocasia. That was our Elesh Norn, right? Okay, so they're just, wow, they're getting rid of it. What's that called? Extirpate? They're just freaking extirpating it? Is that what that one was? It's a freaking old-ass boomer card for you guys there. Wow. Okay, well, not yet. We'll go ahead and, do we want the card? I don't even think so. No attacks, I think? Yeah, no attacks. Make more. Because, like, if I draw that card at end step, you know, and it's Rabble Rousing, one of our 2 Rabble Rousings, which I think we really need at this point, and then we were forced to discard it, like, I wouldn't be a happy camper. At all. Looks like we're going to lose a lot of stuff here. Not going to lie. I guess that gives me a free reign to depopulate. Oh, wow. We get the Rabble Rousing. Holy poo-poos. I guess we'll still start with depopulate, though. Too bad that they get to draw a card. But we do take a 6-power thing off of their side of the field. And it would have us on a 2-turn timer, because Skrelv's Hive is going to have us losing a life every turn. Let's see if they do another Tocasia on the Lunarch Veteran. Not gonna lie, if this guy's gonna be running Dimir, this is not a terrible experience. I'll give the guy that. I'm having a reasonable time against him. So I'll tip my freaking fedora to this dude. Running blue and black, not miserable. You know what? I'll even queue up the fancy good game for him. What an honor. Wow. How lucky for him. While they're tapped out so far, I think the best thing to do is just drop Rabble Rousing Pass. Wow. Depopulate might not be terrible at that point, but we're going to have a lot of creatures by that point. So maybe Sunfall would be better at that point. We don't have to cast the card that's hidden away. Alright, they taxed the Restoration of Eiganjo. That's fine. They took it out of our hand, so now we can't be made to discard it. I think it's exiled, right? I wouldn't mind getting Lunarch Veteran onto the field. We will attack. Triggers Rabble Rousing. Ooh, okay, let me see. I'm playing against Super Friends. Okay, so much fun playing 5 Planeswalkers. I wish there was a no Planeswalker mode. Oh yeah. Wow. You'd have to set that up with friends or play with like play in an old ass like constructed format. Yeah. Wow. That would be interesting. You know, I didn't play with Planeswalkers until probably the year like 2017 or 18 or whatever when I picked up a copy of Vivian Reed and like Domrianarch of Bolas because I played them in this game. I hold grudges for a little while. Let's hit Tocasia's Welcome and then do the Rabble Rousing so we can draw a card off of it. Alright, we attack. Ooh, they get 3 poison counters. So now creatures that we have that have Toxic have lifelink. Now in the upcoming turn, Rabble Rousing will offer us the ability to cast Sunfall. Ooh, choose a non-land... Ooh. Ooh. Wow. Yeah, but like... He wasn't having the game he wanted to, judging from the fact that he had Tocasia sitting here alone. He didn't have, like... I would imagine maybe he has at least one of those Kaito Planeswalkers, right? Probably 3, if not Kaito 4 as well. I think that might have been the reason that we survived there. If he had card draw, I'm pretty sure he would have won that one. Hey, man. I'll take the freaking coins, okay? Get an ICR next. Hey, it's vault progress, baby. We're getting up there towards 100%. Another mythic, 2 rares, 3 uncommons. It's almost a playset of Garrick's Uprising. Huge value. What a great card. I think Garrick's Uprising has like a different like kind of frame or template edition, right? From one of those like spellbook versions, right? Like how some Chandra cards have like a spellbook version. I don't know exactly what it is. We can keep this one. Turn 1 Lunarch. Turn 2, we'll have to make a judgment call. They took a mulligan. We like that. Nice sleeves. Real nice sleeves. I like the green salad girl. Who's salad chick? And yes, I did not say that thing. All right, let's do that. Let's go ahead and hit Invasion. See what's going on. We could probably take out either Atsushi or Koth. Fuck it, let's take out that. Let's just make it all take an extra turn or so. Let's attack that. Did you see it do a 360? Because I could get either Atsushi or Koth. But, you know, like if I take out Armored Scrapgorger, at least they can't do one or the other on turn 3, right? Whereas now they'll both be played on turn 4, most likely. Right? I don't know. I feel like that was kind of a toughie. Love seeing the Atsushi. It's been a while since I played the Zayatoro Dragons in Standard. Alright, we get that. Do we want to just go Restoration of Eiganjo? I think so. Get it cooking. Pass turn. We're not attacking through that. Yeah, pass turn. Alright, not bad, not bad. Do we want to get Resolute Reinforcements down? Probably not. I might want to get that down after Mondrak, even though it only makes a difference of 1 token. Let's drop that one, because Enter's tapped anyway, right? I'll Mondrak pass, I think. They don't have any mountains on the field, so Koth isn't going to be able to come in and kill Mondrak. No attack. So their best play might be Atsushi, unless they like desperately need the mountains from Koth, in which case, obviously, you know, bring them in and plus them, go for it.
One day, this land will be out. We will retake this land from Phyrexia.
At this point, we might want to attack Invasion of Gobakhan. We might have to sacrifice the Lunarch Veteran in order to do that. Screw it. Alright, they let it go through. We're happy for that. We're going to hold Resolute for their turn. End the turn. So with 6 total mana, this costs kind of 3, right? 2 lands, but also tapping it and getting rid of it. But we'd still have 3 other lands, so that's enough to get Resolute down. Okay. And we have a plains here, so I really don't mind sacrificing this.
I'll never forget the home we lost.
We're gonna have to put pressure on that Cath. We can't have it -7. Jesus. Well, hope it's nothing crazy. Big loss is good. All will be 1 is actually real good there. Okay, they're going to kill the Lunarch Veteran. Yeah, go for it. That's fine. Yeah. I don't think we need the life. Let's not pay the life. Wow, Resolute Reinforcements, not terrible. Not the worst thing in the world. I guess we can drop it, honestly. We'll attack that. But then it can -7 next turn, which I don't want, so I think we're going to have to attack that way. We'll probably lose the 3/4. I don't see a world where we don't. Yep, that's... do we want to do this and then give Hexproof and Indestructible? Right, because then we can keep this to block. And we get a bunch of +1/+1 counters. Right, because it does have Vigilance. I guess they could kill it with the... what's it called? With Miglas if they wanted to. Do we drop this? Because it does have flying. It's that or Resolute Reinforcements. I think I might want the 3 creatures on the field instead of this guy. That's a lot. Now they have 2 Planeswalkers. That's one of them has a +1, one of them has a +2. That's annoying. Yeah, let's just do this. That thing's dead. We're gonna need Rabble Rousing at this point. Or Elesh Norn. Are we running 3 Elesh Norn still? I forget if I took out one. But yeah, we need one of those things. We have the mana to play anything in the deck now. Elesh Norn would be pretty incredible. Rabble Rousing would be pretty insane. I would assume they kill the 1/1. Yeah, the Lunarch Veteran. Yep.
We have the high ground.
Yeah, we need something big, fast. Nice, okay. Another blocker, nice. Come on. That's not exactly it. It's not terrible, but it's not exactly it. We'll still drop it. Because it's going to put tokens on the field. I can't really attack at their stuff because we're just gonna lose so much. It's not worth it. If I play these, they just get picked off real easy. Like they're gonna get an oil counter on this thing right now. You know, blow up a 1/1. We'll pretty much just take a look at our next top deck because we're at this point, we're unfortunately without a real kill card going on right now. We're a little screwed. Like we're just getting picked apart by all will be one. Yeah, they've got a lot of oil counters going on. They're doing pretty nicely. At this point, they're just going to be able to put oil counters on. Yeah, they're going to kill everything. I'm going to be real with you guys. This game is over. Because 1, 2, 3, 4 oil counters right here. That's my whole front line done. In the course of their normal play. If they manage to get a proliferate out, forget about it. I would hope he's running Bloated Contaminator in this deck. That would be really cool. And when All Will Be One came out, I was putting decks together with that. I actually haven't done that in a while. Should probably play some type of All Will Be One thing. Wow. If we had Depopulate instead of Mondrak, I would keep this one. Alright, and maybe they have a play with fire. Yeah, you should kill it. It gains me life, dude. If we get a Restoration of Eiganjo, Chapter 2 brings that back. Wow, play with fire and Tarkir. Let's get rid of Tarkir, I think. Because it becomes that dragon pretty easily. Right? They cast it, and like already they get the prowess here. They would be able to flip it over this turn if I didn't do that. Yeah, that's... Fine. We still well, we don't lose, but we pretty much lose. I'll play this just to get in their way. They have the play with fire for it, but it would, you know, redirect damage from our face. Okay, well, that's going to kill this. Hopefully they attack the invasion, though. Come on, attack it, both of them. Flip it. Come on, flip it. Might as well attack both then. If you're attacking it with one, I don't understand why you wouldn't just flip it. That's so good for us if he ultimately does that. That's interesting. It winds up being better for him, but I wonder why he did that. That is kind of interesting. We're still hitting the depopulate here. I can't see a world where I put one of these down just to fall to that depopulate. Sadly, Feldon flips that over. That wound up being extremely good for them. That's a really good play that he made. I can't believe he didn't flip that over. That was really good by him, because then he didn't lose the creature on the other side, right? That was huge. Mondrak is good, but... we're pretty much dead here, right? We take 6 damage from that thing in the air. Oh, now it's going to deal the 2 damage to us. Yeah, that's it. Good game. Yep, now he just attacks, deals the damage to face. Nice, yep, good game. Yes, sir, good game. Wonder if Elesh Norn can go. I wanted to make the whole deck about her, though. I don't have 4 copies to, like, actually do that. Damn. How do I get more tokens earlier? I wonder if Tocasia's Welcome should just come out. Or maybe it goes down to 2. I really like the card, but it is a 3-mana enchantment that it really does nothing the turn it comes in. Like, unless you have Wedding Announcement going already, or Skrelv's Hive. I guess even if you have Skrelv's Hive, right, you have to wait till your next upkeep to get the token. It is really good with Wedding Announcement and Skrelv's Hive. I'm going to freaking keep it. Come on, just let me draw a land, and also can it please not be the other Eiganjo? Pretty please. Please, let me draw a land within the next 2 turns. Pretty please. I see some potential in this hand. Like we can with so many hands. I wish Sunfall was anything but Sunfall. But that's okay. I figured Depopulate and Sunfall, while they're duds, they are get-out-of-jail cards. Maybe not free, but they are get-out-of-jail cards. Alright, looks like Koma's here. You're really living up to his name there. Alright, he's here. Alright, my boy's here. Okay. Okay. Wedding Announcement to test the waters instead of Tocasia's Welcome. I really like Tocasia's Welcome, though. Alright, they cut down that. It's fine. It's annoying that we, won't be able to attack with it. It's wild that Skrelv's Hive comes down on turn 2, but you can't even attack for 1 damage until turn 4. Alright, they kill Skrelv's Hive. That's fine, honestly. I like Tocasia's Welcome here while they're tapped out. We're going to need cards. We'll attack with 1 and still get the token and the card. Do I see 2 sources of white? We do not see 2 sources of white. Let's start by attacking with only one of them. Yeah, only one of them. I want to make the token here. Let's do another Skrelv's Hive. Do that one first, because I think I might want to resolve Wedding Announcement a little more. Come on, discard 2. Don't discard an artifact. Discard 2. Come on. Yeah. All right, so we get the flip out of one of the Wedding Announcements. That's good. This is a perfect opportunity to hit a board wipe. They don't. All right, they get the Seraph down. That's good. We draw a Rabble Rousing. That's going to be insane. Okay, we don't. Very, very sad. I like the Lunarch Veteran. Let's start by attacking, I think. Do we attack with everything here? Yeah. All right. Got a little too much land for our liking, but at least Tocasia's Welcome is sticking around. I would assume they give that Vigilance. What, lifelink? Yeah, that's not terrible. I mean, if you're gonna wipe, that's good. Okay, now we're a little flooded. Still not attacking. Not with that. I don't want that getting Wandering Emperor. Fuck it. I don't want it to get Wandering Emperor. Wow. Not bad. Not bad. We can hit Sunfall and wind up with a incubate creature that's pretty good. It'll be incubate 5, which is lethal. We can turn it into the creature on their end step. Shout out to Hillbilly there. With the good advice put in the board wipes here. The Sunfall that you specifically called out. It's looking pretty good here. It might not win us the game, but it is an incubate 5 token when they have 5 damage. Well, I'm not going to incubate that, I don't think, right? Alright, yeah, if I want to depopulate. Alright, let's start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, let's start with this one. That's going to allow us to fish something out of the graveyard, too. So we have enough for depopulate. So let's drop this one. Let's do depopulate past turn. Now, we are the player with the most cards in hand, but 4 of ours are plain, so we effectively have freaking 1 card in hand. Oh, I missed you in chat. Hang on. Let me. Harry says, yeah, I played against a deck with 20 plus. Oh, wow. Was that in standard, or was that like in Historic Brawl against like the Prismatic Bridge? Damn, that's brutal, man. Ugh. Imagine if you had blood on the snow to all those planeswalkers, though. That's disgusting, man. Ooh. Damn, was unfun. So good. Hell yeah, man. Good for you. Good on you. I love it. Hang on, let me see here. Yeah, let's drop a plains, and let's pick up the Luminarch here because we do need to gain some life. We are losing 1 a turn with the Skrelv's Hive, right? They have a 5 power on the field. Wow, standard ranked. Yeah, my philosophy is if they're going to make it unfun for me, I try to cut it short as fast as possible. That's why I like get out so hard against control and shit. Let's activate this one right now, and we'll send it into them. They're going to have to block. As a matter of fact, let's drop Adeline. Yeah, let's drop Adeline so that way when we attack, like they're going to have to block that, right? And then we at least get in the... Wait, it wouldn't be a 1 damage creature, right? It would be a 3 damage creature with the 2 things here. All right, that was not bad. Damn, man. All right, I'm happy to take a game there. Damn, Hillbilly's board wipes definitely. He said I can get that. I mean, it's really just an eye for an eye. The thing is, like, I don't know how much of my ranting you've heard, Harry, because you said you're new here, so you might not know that, like, even though I'm being nice right now, like, I can be a jerk-off, at least when I see control players, like, you know. But, like, you know, in paper, I don't have a problem facing most people's decks, you know, because, like, there's a myriad of distractions to, like, you know, when you're in person to distract from the person's awful blue-white deck, you know, and they might be a really nice person, so, like, that's good, too. And even if they suck, or if it's just a boring cut and dry sit down, play your match and leave, there's still enough stuff going on, you know. But like here on Arena, where all I have is, you know, your deck being miserable, you know, like I'm sorry, but I'm gonna act out a little bit, you know what I mean? I'm gonna cut the match as short as possible, so I don't have to sit there and face the control player. We can keep 6 here and get rid of probably depopulate. Frediachi. That's a pretty cool name. Frediachi. He said, yeah, it makes sense. Hey, all right, yeah, good on you, man. Solidarity, Harry. Solid freaking darity, man. Let's start with wedding announcement because Tocasia's welcome gets us card draw, so it might be a little more important. Wedding announcement gets us conditional card draw. Tocasia's welcome is conditional too. It even gives its conditions. This guy's a moron. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Alright, they syncopate it. You should drop a land and pass. Good God. Oh no. I've been so well behaved so far. I've been so well behaved for like about 2 hours. Are you gonna ruin my well behaved streak? I've tried to be civil. We're gonna drop Mondrak to test the counter here. I think that Tocasia's welcome is worth that much. Are you kidding? You had so long with it on the stack, and then you had to think once it got onto the field? Wait, hang on a second. You didn't just think for a while when it was on the stack and then have to think more when it was on the... Wait, if you didn't know what your play was going to be, why did you let it come off the stack, though? You didn't know when it was on the stack, okay, I'll let it resolve and hit it with Go for the Throat? Oh man, I was so well behaved up till now, but you're making it hard for me, man. You're making it freaking hard for me. I think we'll try another Mondrak. I want Tocasia's welcome down so bad. And I don't think this is really going to bait the counter. Let's start by attacking, honestly. Let's start by freaking attacking. If we actually get these 2 poisons in, and judging by how long it's taking them, it's very iffy, but that will activate the corrupted ability of Skrelv's Hive. Let's drop Mondrak past. I need the card draw to Tocasia's welcome. Dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? Still only has 1 source of white, but I'm pretty sure that he can come about some board wipe somehow. I think that Path of Peril one cleaves, right? I think can afford that cleave cost between the counter here and 5 lands. Unless it costs 7, I forget. I thought it cost 6, right? Like 4, a white and a black. Oh, I got it right. Okay. Well, with them tapped out, I mean, we can drop Lunarch Veteran into a... I fucked it. God fucking damn it. Oh, I'm pissed off. I'm actually so pissed off right now. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. It was Tocasia's welcome first, and then... God fucking damn it. Oh. Okay, I'm going to breathe. Pull it together, big fat MTG. Pull it together. Come on, man. That was bad, but it doesn't have to be the end of the game. I can especially understand blue hate. Yeah. You're in the right place if you can understand that. I was playing a best of 3. Oh, a best of 3. Wow. The dude wouldn't win, but made me win. Oh yeah, he was having the time of his life. I bet you he was on the other end of that screen. Let me keep this a Christian channel, but I think he was having a very good time. Oh, too good of a time. And I'm gonna keep it PG, all right? Because this is a family show. But yeah. Yeah, God, that's awful. In a best of 3 too. Yeah, God bless you. Oh, big fat MTG would have double conceded that, but seriously, bless you for actually sticking it out. Took like an hour of... Yeah, that's so stupid. I can't believe I did Lunarch Veteran and then Tocasia's welcome. I was so excited to get my Tocasia's... What? Spacebar? Yes, thank you. Okay, that's pretty bad. Let's start by attacking. Yeah, this is worth conceding just because, like, think about this. Like, Think about the amount of time that's going to take to get you to your next win. If you concede the game against this person, like, you're going to get your next wins faster, right? Because, like, look at this. Look at this. Every single shift of priority against this numbskull. You didn't even do anything. Let's wait. Let's see. He might have to wait to respond to our land drop. Good God, dude. It's actually impressive. But now he has 7 cards in hand. You know, he's got the Mind Splice apparatus, making all of his spells virtually just cost, you know, the colored mana in their cost and no colorless mana anymore, effectively. Yeah, we're done here. This guy's enjoying this. That's just awful. Yeah, Big Fat MTG's been playing Magic the Gathering for like about 21 years or something. He's won enough games, he's lost enough games. He just wants interesting games. That's a waste of time. If it felt awkward to put in that much time, you guys, and then just leave the game, sorry, but I think at this point most of you watching me are kind of on the same page that I am with that too. At the same time, I hate giving them the win. I feel you. I feel you. Well, you'll have to wrestle with that yourself. That'll be your internal struggle. I feel you, man. I feel you. I don't know if I can keep this one. One planes, and this is really good. I'm going to feel real bad mulliganing that one. I feel bad. You guys, I feel terrible. I feel awful. And I still need a land here for this one, too. I feel terrible, you guys. I feel awful. This guy has cool sleeves, though. Jeez, when was the last time these were on sale? It must be, like, over a year ago. I remember when I, like, not long after I had recently picked this game up again after a break. This is, like, 2 years ago at this point. Like, they were in the shop, like, shortly after I started playing after a huge break from this game. Like, oh my god. Can you guys just put this in the shop? Like, please? You know that everybody's going to drop their gold on this one. You know we've all been sitting here being jealous of the people who have that. We're going to double block the etching. Let's see if that actually works out. They can just hit a play with fire lightning strike on one of the creatures here, but we're still going to do it. It redirects damage from our face. And it takes away a scry. You know what? Fine. At least it's a land. Pass turn. I should have hit pass turn faster. Probably telegraphs that we have Resolute Reinforcements coming. Oh, but I hit the spacebar pretty nice there. Oh, again. Not perfect, though. Not tick perfect. He's going to know, you guys. Drops Brotherhood's End. That's, yeah, perfectly reasonable. Nice haster there. We should get rid of, well, do we want them to flip this over at this point? I think we probably shouldn't, so we have to block this one and not this one. That sucks because we can't bring it back with Restoration of Eiganjo Chapter 2, right, since it's getting exiled. But, Cest la vie, at least we prevent them from getting more stuff onto the field. Damn. I guess, is it Wedding Announcement? You know what, it's probably the Restoration of Eiganjo because it guarantees us the planes in hands that we hit depopulate next turn. Hopefully they flip both of those battles into creatures. All they have to do is lightning strike the one with 4 counters on it. Come on, flip them all, baby. Flip them all. Yep. Yep. And then get it with a play with fire. Alright. Alright. Oh, Harry, do you have a favorite kind of deck to play? I find I quite like green. Ooh, green. Black. Milling. All right, man. Hang on. Let's decline this. It really doesn't matter. The exact same thing happens either way here. Depopulate. He does have the man land, though, so at least he's chilling with that. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. You know, once again, he still has the man land, but like at least he probably won't flip this over and wind up with 2 creatures here. It gives us the opportunity to hit. What do I do? Do I get another restoration going? I might want Mondrak, honestly. Right, because then when this blocks next turn, we can make 2 1/1 tokens. And my favorite type of deck to play is probably like smashy creatures, but like not entirely big and stupid, with some cool stuff in it. Like for example, like planeswalkers like Vivian Reed or Domri Anarcha Bolas, to like give a little bit of brain cells to like an otherwise stupid deck. Did he just do the artifacts there? Oh, he just did all art. Oh, poor guy. Oh, poor guy. Poor guy is better than that. That he just fucked up and clicked the wrong square. I've done it myself. Poor guy. That's he wasn't gonna do the best in this game, but I guess at least he could have doubled Brotherhood's End there is what he was gonna do. But then he would have been down 2 cards and 2 really nice cards too, and then we were just gonna drop, let's say, Restoration of Eiganjo, and then drop the Plains, and then Wedding Announcement. So we were gonna look pretty good from that, you know. Whereas he was just gonna be, you know, probably relying on Mishra's Foundry a lot in addition to top decks. Damn, poor guy. And Harry, you like to play green-black milling. Wow, is that what old Stick Fingers does? It's one of those, right? One of those things like flips over your or gets you a milled card and then gets you like a benefit, right? I forget exactly what it was. I wonder if you like the Gitrog monster, right? Because isn't the Gitrog monster that whenever a land is put into your graveyard from anywhere, like so milling? I wonder, do you like the card Titania? I think Titania like does stuff with lands and graveyards. I don't read the freaking cards, like that's why I like green cards, or at least easy decks. Like I think today's deck is kind of easy. It's a little thinking, but if there was a lot of thinking in this one, I wouldn't be playing this deck. Oh, fine, dude, fine. I'll keep 6. I'll get rid of the biggest. Fine. Oh, that stinks, dude. All right. Our opening 6 has 2 duds in it. All right, you know what? That's going to be good if we can get the plains for it. That's very nice. The Restoration of Eiganjo will be really cool too because this thing almost certainly dies against red. So to bring it back would be really nice because it does, you know, gain us life. Okay. Okay, I get it. I kept a 2-lander. I'm sorry, I mulliganed once. I see you in chat. I know I'm missing you. I'll get you. It's probably Squee. Choose attackers. I don't think I'm going to block with this, so... I think we're just dead. We pretty much have to draw plains and then plains, right, to go Wedding Announcement into... I guess Mondrak might be the one. Yeah, we're screwed. The Wedding Announcement isn't going to do it, yeah. Okay, let's see, chat. He is one of those. Okay, so I think I was talking about Stick Fingers, right? Okay, and then you said, yep, I have that in my mill deck. Oh, okay, the Gitrog monster. Only have 1 and 1 land. So it's super rare, I get it. Well, if you only have 1, I mean, Historic Brawl is a format that I've played a little bit of, and you know, that's a singleton format, so you only use one of any card except for basic lands. I haven't played the Gitrog monster yet as a commander, but I have played it in a couple of other decks. I think I played Soul of Windgrace as a commander. It was in there. I don't know. Mythalion, the Gitrog monster, was in there. I don't think I did a very good job on that one. I want to revisit that deck. I'm going to keep it. We're gonna hope for the forest, and then once was getting wrecked. Okay, then got Titania and the land. Ooh, nice. Oh, that you'll love to see it. Let's just attack and pass turn. We'll hold the Resolute Reinforcements. Oh, you never tried Historic? Oh, it's different from Historic. It's Historic Brawl. As you know, Historic is, you know, like, you know, 60 cards usually, or minimum of 60 cards and up to 4 of each card. This one's different. Which one do I do? Is it Restoration of Eiganjo, or is it Wedding? It's probably Wedding Announcement. Do we attack? Yeah. I want the card. All right, we're getting the lands. Tocasia's welcome. Only one attack, because I want the token which triggers a card draw. All right, I would assume that Portal to Phyrexia is going to show up in their graveyard at some point. Not bad. Okay, not bad. We want something kind of nice down on the field. Yeah, I kind of like Elesh Norn here. It was either that or Restoration of Eiganjo plus the Lunarch Veteran. Is that how it's going to be, Teferi? Is that how it's going to be, Teferi? Let's start with the Restoration. And then we'll drop that Plains. I have to assume this is going to resurrect Portal to Phyrexia until I see otherwise. I wonder if it's a Arcane Bombardment deck. Do I have anything that I can bring back? Resolute Reinforcements? Yeah, it's worth it. Let's do that. Get the cards at Tocasia's welcome. Okay, Mondrak, that's not terrible. Because they've shown destroy board wipes. They might have Farewell, but Depopulate won't destroy Mondrak. So I think we play Mondrak. I think we will attack. Although they have Wandering Emperor mana. Screw it.
Of battle, then guide it like water.
Let's sacrifice it, because that puts it into our graveyard. That one and this one, I guess, right? Puts them into our graveyard, preventing them from getting exiled to Sunfall, not getting exiled to Farewell, of course, which will just exile the graveyard. At least it isn't drag. We're probably done, honestly. Yeah, I think we can probably just leave. Sorry, but we're just going to be left with our 2/2 token at that point. Sunfall and Depopulate aren't going to hit the creatures. At this point, I'm done facing the person running Board Wipe Tribal. Right? We don't think that he only has Depopulate and the Wandering Emperor. We know that he's either running 2 or 3 or even 4 if he's particularly awful, and so many of them are, of Sunfall and or Farewell and or White Sun's Twilight. Jesus, man. Any extra Magic deck? William, I'm more than happy to face you, man. Hey, if you want to play me, come on in and send me an invite. I'm always happy to play you guys. Always happy to play you, William. Yeah, I'd love to take you on, and you let me know. Just you send the invite, and then you'll be able to tell me through the invite which format you want. Happy to play anybody, any viewers with any format you guys want. For the first hour or two of the stream, I'd like to play the format that I advertised in the thumbnail, but then after that, I'll play you guys whatever you want. No attacks. Well, I'm gonna have to take notes on Tommy Thunder. Let's see what he's got going on there. This is I think this is a new sleeve that you can get for signing up with your email or something to the game. I think you can get this for kind of free. Just if anyone's interested, you'd have to look more into it yourself, but I do believe that's the case. Is it Restoration? Yeah, let's just get it cooking towards the flip side. No attack. I think they would happily block that with their second Lunarch Veteran. Leave us with none, and them with Lunarch Veteran. Okay, if they attack with the Lunarch Veterans here, I will block, because Chapter 2 Restoration. We can bring it back. Although, maybe I shouldn't, right? Wouldn't a board wipe be good here? So maybe we can just ramp the planes. Yeah, I think it's probably better to just wipe here. Right, before this flips over onto Chapter 3. Are you playing a ranked match? Yeah, I am, William. Just in a moment, I am more than happy to take you on, sir. More than happy. More than happy. William here, freaking long-time viewer. First time I'll be playing you on stream, though. Happy to have you, bud. Happy to have you. Okay, and the Coppercoat Vanguard. So they bounce back from that board wipe nicely. We do get the flipped Restoration of Eiganjo, though. For 7 mana, we can do Tocasia's Welcome, bring this back onto the field to draw the card from Tocasia's Welcome, and then on their turn, we can trigger Tocasia's Welcome with this, which is pretty good, so let's do that. Oh, wait, did I screw up? Oh, I must have thought that I had 7. My bad. Okay, I can't do all that. Let's just do Tocasia's Welcome. Do I want this on the field, though? Yeah. I assume they're only going to attack with this, and they're going to use the Enlist, right? And the threat of Indestructible to get the damage through. I do want the card, though. Bro, it's a card. It's asking you if you want to do your activated ability that doesn't have a mana cost, so you should have your hand near the spacebar. Tommy Thunder! Tommy Thunder! Come on, buddy. Not feeling the intensity. Tommy Thunder. Jesus Christ, dude. I thought you were gonna be awesome. Thought you were gonna bring the ferocity of a lightning storm. You sound like a wrestler. A wrestling name. So I think this will probably be my last ranked match of the night, and then the rest I'll just play you guys in games if anybody wants to play, and then we'll sign off because we're at the 3-hour mark now. So thank you guys for stopping by. Appreciate everybody's coming here, talking to me. If you haven't already liked the stream, please do that. Very much appreciate it. About to take William on, longtime viewer, first time facing him. Woo! And we're happy for it. I think we'll just take that. Good God, dude. I don't think you can enlist this. I think you can only enlist things that can attack this turn, right? Yeah. Tap a non-attacking creature you control without summoning sickness. I don't want to block that. Even if I chump block it with this, I still have to pay Elesh Norn tax, which I guess I can, but I don't know. Maybe it was the right call to do that. Oh man, that's a lot of flood, dude. We can start with a Resolute Reinforcements just to see what we get, or I can just attack just to see what I get, but I'll make the token. I'll have to pay 1 though. It might be worth it to keep open the ability to play a 5-mana thing. Yeah, let's start by attacking. Let's attack with only this. Right, because it puts a creature onto the field. I'll have to pay Elesh Norn tax, but I have to pay 1 versus paying 2 to trigger Tocasia's Welcome this way. Oh, why couldn't we draw Eiganjo? Imagine. Wow, he didn't block it. All right, nice. The threat of Eiganjo. Yep, we'll pay the 1. Oh, what? Fucking God, come on, dude. It's so tedious doing this shit. Come on, man. I was sure that space. Come on, dude. It's not the worst thing in the world that we didn't Invasion of Gobakhan. I mean, with 2 cards in hand, and now, you know, for all we know, we might not have done anything with Invasion of Gobakhan. It's just, I wanted to try and get it onto the field. Come on, dude. My bad there, but like it gets tedious sometimes. I wasn't fat fingering the spacebar. I guess I still wound up fat fingering it though. Wow. Okay, yep. Make a bunch of incubates, nice. Resolve, yep. Nice. Get the card draw. Come on, please give me something amazing. That's not terrible. That's not terrible at all. We need to do it before they get the double strike thing, so I guess Invasion of Gobakhan, and then this. Let's see what they got. What's going on? Skrelv, Defector Might, fine. We can make it more expensive. I'm okay with that. I guess that's maybe have I attacked yet, or have I gotten a creature onto the field yet? No, I have not. All right, so let's start by attacking. Just with this. There. Yeah, let's attack there. I just want the card draw. It's an easy, 2-for-2 block, but then they lose 3/3 double strikers effectively, right? Okay, so we actually get this, which is huge. Makes me not want to do Sunfall. Makes me really not want to do Sunfall, right? Because, yeah. Let's go ahead and hit this and pass turn. Now that I have the ability to sacrifice this for hexproof and indestructible. Alright, they escape Squee. Nice. Skrelv, wow. Okay, let's start with this, see what we draw. Eiganjo, wow. Let's make some blocks. Start with this thing, making that block. Are we hitting the sunfall here? Are we hitting the sunfall here? And I probably shouldn't block with that one. I should probably block with this one. Oh, shit. Oh, my bad. I should have blocked Squee. My bad. I fucked up. Okay. Shit. My bad. Duh. Shit. Alright. Whatever. Yep. My turn. Okay. Let's start by attacking with this and that. Do I attack with this one? That doesn't seem entirely necessary here. Let's hold that back. Get the card, see what happens here. Elesh Norn, that's huge. That's huge. That would be past turn. We can do this in response to this. We're going to lose Tocasia's Welcome, unfortunately. But it's going to be tough for them to attack this turn. I assume that they won't attack unless they're insane. Because we do have Elesh Norn now, which is super good. How many cards are in their graveyard? 1. Jesus. Hey, William, thanks for your patience, man. I'm sorry that this one's taken a long time. If you're still there. Jesus. Again, Jesus. Alright, not the worst thing in the world. We could probably start by attacking. I don't really see how this one helps me here. Let's start by attacking with 1. Anything else? Maybe this one, honestly. Although then it can't block. It might be good blocker. I think we're good there, honestly. Now, do I do Elesh Norn and then, or do I do Elesh Norn and then Sunfall? I might want to do Elesh Norn into Sunfall. Because it's going to be really tough to take like 8 3/3 double strikers next turn, you know? I don't know if I have that. We could do it, because I do have Eiganjo to help out a little bit. Let me hit the thinking. Right, I do got Eiganjo. So I can set this one as a blocker, get that ability off, right? And then Eiganjo, the thing that it's blocking, and help out a little bit there. Kind of lose everything else, though. They do pay a lot of Elesh Norn tax on that. This is tough. Poor guy. Let me hit the thinking again. This is really tough. This is a toughie, boys. Elesh Norn into Sunfall, so that way I get my Elesh Norn back. Elesh Norn into Sun. I don't know. They have 8 creatures. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blockers. That's really not the worst, honestly. Let's hit that. Shut the fuck up, dude. I literally just told you fucking thinking. I'm being nice to you. Shut the fuck up. Like, I'm actually taking the time to consider you here, dude. I did it twice. Like, up yours. Let's see. Sacrifice 3 other creatures. I don't think I can do that, really. I think that's pass. He will pay a lot of Elesh Norn tax. In damaging our creatures and us with double strikers. Actually, I can let him hit this with first strike, and then before the double strike damage happens, I can hit the Eiganjo there, and then really get the full Elesh Norn damage. So 1, 2, 3. I think we will block with that one. 4, 5, 6. That's a lot of Elesh Norn tax. So let's start with first strike damage. Let that go through. A lot of triggers go on the stack here. Let's see how they're looking. Do we let them hit these? No, they lose now, right? They lose with these. Hang on. Yep. Alright, yeah, so I shouldn't hit the Eiganjo here. Alright, so now they just lose the game. Well, that was nice of him to have good manners. I know I made him impatient saying the good go, but he did turn around and say good game, so I'll forgive him. Big fat MTG does have a heart. It's hard to show that against these chuds sometimes. But it looks like this guy is a reasonable person. I like him. Alright. If you'd like to face me, William, if you're still here, I'd be more than happy to take you. I'll sit around here. Oh, yep, there you are. I don't know what format you want, so I'll just I'll send you a challenge for 60 card, assuming that you want to play the format that I advertised the stream would be about. I'll let you know in a chat too. I sent you an invite, William. Thanks for your patience. That one took a while! Exclamation point! There you go. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty happy that we wound up getting a win with Elesh Norn, because I think it took about 3 hours worth of streaming there to have Elesh Norn get the W there. She packs a lot of utility, though. You know what I mean? Like she does have a board wipe on her too. You have to wait till chapter 3 of the freaking saga for that, but like it's still another board wipe. Probably be easier to get that off if you're running it with like blue or something, or just whatever proliferation you'd have. I think I have like 3 or maybe 4 Phyrexian Vindicators. I forget which. Like to put something together revolving around those also. Okay, I'm going to cancel this, and I'll wait for you, William, to send me an invite. But for now, as I'm pretty much winding down the stream, just waiting for one person who may or may not be here to accept the invite. Let me see. Were there any other decks I have drafted up? Well, I'll show you guys the same one that I showed yesterday, just in case I have anybody new who didn't see it in the audience tonight. But this is another different thing for a big fat MTG here, and much like tonight's deck, it will require some optimization, but I think just from looking at it, you can probably tell what we're going to do. We've got Monastery Mentor here, who the moment I freaking saw this guy, I knew right away that I wanted to build around it, and probably a whole lot of other people too. But this card is super cool. It makes tokens that are freaking super cool also. We're running Third Path Iconoclast alongside it too to really populate the field, and that's a 2-drop that populates the field the same way whenever you cast a non-creature spell. And those little colorless soldier artifacts, they might not be too much, but once you slam freaking Narset from set of overpowered things that you just drop on the field, close your eyes and win, like, yeah, that's going to be insane. Now, I only have one Narset, but I'm feeling blessed that I have that one Narset. I think I got it from a golden pack. Super duper happy with it. And since it's, a new set, like, I might just drop, like, over some amount of time, 2 mythics into it, like, because I mean, it just came out and it's like wildly good. Monastery Mentor is like the main reason that I'm going to be opening up mythic packs of March of the Machines, at least for the next like 20 or 30 packs of it, because I really want Monastery Mentor. But I'd also like Invasion of Tarkir, and that's a mythic. Maybe some more Vorinclexes, and there's like a couple of other things that I forgot, but I would like a good amount of mythics from that freaking set. Johnny said America, aka America, hell yeah, baby! All other countries suck. Oh god, I love this one. We're running Invasion of Gobakhan. The battles are actually pretty interesting with this deck, especially battles that have a non-creature backside as well, right? Because when you remove the last defense counter from a battle, you cast the backside, right? So yeah, that's another Monastery Mentor, Third Path Iconoclast, just general prowess for everything. Even Jaya here, +1s to make a freaking prowess token. If I got another Jai out of a golden pack, I'd be so happy. I don't think I'm going to invest the mythic into it though, because like the mythics are tough, man, because like there's a lot of historic brawl cards that I'd like to get, and a lot of them are mythic. And actually, it's not green, but Big Fat MTG would actually like to play Teysa Karlov, historic brawl. I think that one's really cool. Back in War of the Spark Standard, I was running a standard deck back then with a Teysa Karlov and like Afterlife cards and everything. And I'd love to play you guys with like my old standard decks too, against like whatever you guys have in the Explorer/Historic format. I'd take the beating for that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to playing this deck. I hope it works out well. It also uses my newly minted playset of Wedding Announcements. Obviously, it's a non-creature, makes tokens, which Narset can give prowess. And this might wind up being the deck that I like push Mythic with. If I like look through enough other decks and I can see like, oh, okay, this deck is actually going to like get me like, Diamond Mythic if I can actually, make that, because at that point that's a skill issue. So yeah, I'll see, because I don't want to like invest Mythics into like the optimal deck version of this, which is like blue-white control. Like I'm not gonna play that shit. You know what I mean? I'd rather play freaking Calyx to be honest with you. But yeah, I'm excited about this one. I still need to complete the playset of Monastery Mentors, so it might take some time. And obviously, I have historic brawl cards that I would like to put my rears and whatever into. I can only challenge one friend at a time. Is it not working? Is that from me? All right. Well, I'll probably end it there. I ran my mouth a little bit, but William, whenever any stream, just come on by. I'm more than happy to take you on. I'm sorry that one took forever. Actually, let me message you right here. We can play. Send an invite ? Just give him another moment. Poor guy sat there waiting through that whole last game that took a little while. Let me see. Do I have any other decks here? Well, you know what? I was mentioning All Will Be Freaking One. I was trying once All Will Be One came out to like brew something with. Do I have any of my All Will Be One brews? Yeah. So like I was thinking All Will Be One would be pretty cool with Halan and Elena, right? I don't know how good this one could be. I'm looking at this one now. This one looks really freaking janky. But I would probably take out the Evolving Spinoderm, even though it enters with 4 oil counters on it. I'd probably take it out for Luca, like some guy did to us today. Defiler of Vigor would be probably pretty cool in this one, right? Alongside All Will Be One, especially since we have a lot of green cards. Maybe I would take out Strangle at that point. I don't know if I'd leave in Shiv and Devastator, you know? Do I have the invite there, or... Okay, I don't think he's here. All right, so at this point, I'll probably end the stream. And once again, William, whenever you want, just come on by. Sorry it didn't work out today, but just come on by. I'm always happy to play, my dude. So take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Probably be running more standard here, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please like my stream if you haven't already. Oh, hang on, Harry. Okay, what's up? Memory is bleh, but I think someone beat me with some infinite. Yep, you're right. It was with Ob Nixilis, right? A red and black deck, probably. The new like 4/3 Ob Nixilis. Whenever somebody is dealt like exactly 1 damage, right? You like you put a +1/+1 counter on it, and maybe you exile a card or something. But either way, now that it gets 1 counter, it triggers All Will Be One, dealing 1 damage, doing the same thing. Yeah, so that I'll tell you, that's exactly what happened to you. Yep, Harry, thanks for the stream. Have a nice weekend. You too, man. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate the new viewership there. Sub if you haven't already. Woo! I think you might like it here. So have a good one, boys and girls. We'll see you tomorrow running some standard on the worst Magic Arena stream. Please like my stream. Bye-bye, everybody.